So your horse has white line disease. In this video, we're going to show you how to treat it. The good news is you didn't do anything wrong. It's pretty common here in this area, North Carolina, Southern Virginia. Okay, so we just had the farrier here at Colt Equestrian, and it turns out quite a few of our horses have some white line disease in their hoof. A little bit of bacteria that gets in the hoof wall causes some degradation of the hoof. So you see Rapidash's front hooves are not in great shape. So we're going to treat for white line disease.
I wanted to put this up right here, the signs of white line disease, because our tutorial specifically is for the stage that our horses are at right now. So this is the very beginning stages. Right here it says horses can develop white line disease in one foot or in all four, and your farrier will usually notice a powdery hoof wall where there should be a solid junction. So it's not super bad yet to where he has to cut out anything. So that's why we are going the route of the chemical reaction to get rid of this bacteria that has entered through the cracks in their hooves or however it had entered.
It's kind of common in North Carolina, Southern Virginia. We have red clay. Maybe it holds some water. I don't know the real cause of anything in the soil, but we have it a lot around here.
Yeah, so what we've gathered from over the years is that white line disease just happens. I mean, even here it says what causes white line disease. A swampy area with excess moisture could soften the foot, and mud and debris could pack in any separation that occurs. And then a horse in a too dry environment may experience hoof cracks because of lack of moisture. And in that case, they need moisture added. So like the hoof cracks from it being too dry. And then like if they go into a muddy pasture, then it could get in the cracks. It's a lot. So either way, you know, it'll happen, so don't feel too bad about it. It is what it is.
Let's see what a little white line looks like if your horse does have it. Let's look at Fia. Okay, so this right here is a good example of white lines. I just had Fia's hooves trimmed about 2 or 3 days ago. They're in good shape, but she does have white lines, so this is why we're treating today, to try to help get rid of this and help grow the hoof wall back.
So like, what is it?
It's like a bacteria that gets in between the hoof wall. So we're going to stop that so it can regrow and be healthy again. So let me show you the inside of these. This is an old boot. Let me take out the pad. So these have these thick neoprene pads inside. They kind of wear out at the front. They give you 2, so once it wears out, you can kind of throw this away and replace it as time goes by. This has lasted pretty well. I've had this probably for about 10 uses so far. And here we go. So
there we go.
And these are pretty durable. Been through many other boots, many other types of boots that did not last, and I had to throw them away one after the other. You can get disposable ones too. Don't recommend it if you're doing this very often. You want to have something that once you put on, you know if they skip around a little bit, they're going to last, they're going to hold up, and you're not going to worry about them falling off or tipping to the side. If you have a lot of horses, you might have a thought, well, let's just put a shallow pool and walk them in one by one and have them stand. But this is a chemical reaction that has to take place.
Welcome to physics.
It has to be done on an individual basis, and plus this costs about $75 to $100.
$40.
This amount, which is 1.9 liters, 64 ounces. So it's pretty expensive also, so you kind of want to be careful and use it sparingly. So you can also get this from Amazon, and this white lightning and the boots are on our Colt Equestrian storefront. If you're interested or just want to see what we're using, just go ahead and take a look. When you're doing the mixture, make sure you do it right before you put the boot on, because it is a chemical reaction.
So again, in case anyone was just curious, here's a little science lesson, okay? White lightning is a solution that has the ability, when mixed with equal parts of white vinegar, to produce chlorine dioxide. Chlorine dioxide is aggressive in neutralizing bacteria, fungus, and yeast, and is proven to be highly effective in the treatment of white line disease, thrush, abscesses, seedy toe, and hoof rot.
You don't forget to pick their feet first. It needs to be on clean feet. Mix it, put it right on. So this mixture requires 2 ounces of white lightning, 2 ounces of white vinegar. So I just get a little disposable shot glass, put 2 ounces white lightning, 2 ounces vinegar, so I usually just let her Put her foot down. Then I like to snug these up. This one's new, so it's a little bit hard. And that's usually pretty good. So even if they take a few steps and walk away, that's gonna stay in and the activation will happen and stay within the boot and treat her hoof well. I usually try to get the toe in the front so that when she brings it down, it's centered on the pad inside. There's a thick pad inside. Oops, that didn't go well. All right, and I catch that Velcro. Watch the flies. Okay, and there she goes. Yeah, you ready? 2 ounces of white lightning. 2 ounces of vinegar, white vinegar. So let's pick her feet and put the boot on. It's a big foot right here, boy. Big Gypsy Vanner foot. Iris is a 2-year-old.
And she does this thing.
And she does not like to keep her foot up. She's just learning. Let's see how she handles this. This will be her first time. Okay, stuffing these big feathers into this boot is a lot different with a Vanner than a non-feathered horse because they barely fit. Barely, barely, barely. All right, there she goes. I think she's handling it okay. So she's just now realizing they're on. And she's like, what the heck? I have ballet slippers on.
Yeah.
Why do you have ballet slippers on? Yes. Good girl. And this is good training for a young horse too. They should learn how to be handled and have their feet manipulated. That way the farrier will be happy when they have to trim their feet. So this is good for her, good experience. Come, good girl, good girl. Okay. Okay, you got it. That's all I'm gonna ask. Okay. You're doing just fine. Rapidashes have hooves soaking in the white lightning and vinegar mixture for 30 minutes. The chemical reaction is done and finished, and we're going to take her boots off now and set her free. I usually just put it upside down to let it air dry if I'm not going to use it again. Okay, so we've treated Iris for 30 minutes. Once they're done, take off the boots, empty the old stuff. Then we're ready for another treatment. We're going to go to another horse and do another treatment for Spark is next.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. This is our first kind of actual YouTube video that we are posting. We are planning on posting many more soon. If you guys know us from TikTok, we are Colt Equestrian, obviously. And we are also the home of the Peoplegate.
Pony. Peoplegate. Peoplegate.
Follow us on TikTok. And we're going to be posting a video about that soon as well. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Bye.